Oh, it looks good. We're still playing.
Oh, it
all right.
came back.
So here's that cave south of Grove check for Dracarys. Big 50 in there, and decides he does not want that. Neither runner has checked Zora yet. Flipper is still required for the ledge there, though they can get up to Zora without it. They do have the mirror, so they can make that. They can route that in with a check to Catfish as well. So we'll have to see what they want to do. But it looks like Dracarys is going for that big bomb for the pyramid check.
Yep, this will be interesting.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we'll see what the pyramid fairy has. There are 2 chests up there.
So we need a fire rod for sure.
Yep.
What else? Is there anything else that we need for go mode?
Swamp Palace is flippers and a pendant.
That is
so
a pendant.
Tower of Hera is the other pendant.
I think we're just a fire rod away. Maybe. Oh, but Elm opened that other chest in Turtle Rock. I don't recall if Dracarys did it. We got a tempered sword.
Yeah, there's tempered sword. That's pretty nice.
So I missed what the second item was. I saw the tempered sword.
It was not useful. It was a big 20.
Yeah, so... Oh, that's right. Elm reset.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so
Elm... never mind. Yeah, so we just need a fire rod. That's it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. There are those boots for Elminster. And, yeah, Dracarys going to go up to Catfish and kind of the Zora area, I think. So... we'll see. It'd be interesting if the flippers are at Zora.
Yeah, vanilla.
They're kind of vanilla. Yeah.
So that might point towards Swamp.
They can't be on the ledge because flippers are required to get that item, but they could be in the either at Catfish here or at the King Zora himself.
Looks like Elm is going to make his way to the Pyramid Fairy as well.
Alright. Catfish throwing out a little bit of money. And, oh, Dracarys gonna flute away. Has enough money, though, to check King Zora. Neither runner has done so.
He's got other ideas.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's coming up here to Death Mountain, so... maybe he has some keys for Tower of Hera, and he wants to try to finish that off.
Yeah, I'm not sure why he would skip Zora.
Yeah, I don't know. I could understand Elm only having, 426 rupees. You know, that's just not quite enough. But
oh, he's gonna do Spike Cave.
All right, we'll get to see what that is. Not quite in the right spot there for that hook shot. Cool. I'm sorry, there was. The other item there was a map of Desert Palace.
We already know all the pendants, so that's not too useful.
Yeah, exactly. It was not a useful item. But there's the Tempered Sword for Elminster. We'll be happy with that pickup. Alright, so Spike Cave, not very exciting. Alright, Dracarys does have the extra key for Palace of Darkness here. But it looks like he's going to come over here to Eastern Palace, maybe finish off Armos Knights. Yeah, Elminster are starting to do some of those boots checks that Dracarys did much earlier. Yeah, that Ooh. Dracarys booting a little bit too far there. Yeah, I think he's going to see what's on Armos Knights. What could Armos Knights have? If it's that fire rod, that's the big thing, right? Back of Skull Woods is locked out, of course. They can't do that, so the keys for Skull Woods are kind of useless. All right, Elminster coming back over here into Village of Outcast area.
Flippers.
Well, so now we know kind of where that fits into logic, right? The Flippers being here in Eastern Palace.
Yeah, I can't remember where the Eastern Palace big key was, but
yeah,
that's where all the stuff from Ice Palace is locked behind.
Yep. So that also opens up Swamp Palace.
Yeah.
So Fire Rod could be in there.
Yeah, it's looking more and more likely, since there's really not that much else we haven't seen yet.
Yeah, we're going to see Dracarys, I think, finish out Eastern Palace here. Might as well while it's here, if that Fire Rod is on Armos Knights. You know, no need to go over to Swamp Palace. Ooh,
and we did have the hint earlier about Swamp Palace that there is nothing useful on the left side. So they know they can skip that.
Yeah. All right. Oh, Dracarys just getting hit by that Armos Knight, missing that quick kill. That's that. When you get off rhythm on any of these things, it can be tough to recover. All right, so there's a mad batter check for Elminster. Not exciting.
Yeah, he's gonna do K45, I suppose.
Yeah, looks like he's gonna try to clean up a lot of the overworld stuff we saw Dracarys doing, and Dracarys, he's going for that Swamp Palace. I think that's kind of This is going to be the Fire Rod, and then
unless
it's
a Zora. That would be something.
Yeah, Elminster picking up that big 50 there. That gives him enough for Zora. Yeah, that boy. If it was at Zora, and Elminster went to pick it up, as it looks like he's going to do right now.
If it's here, that just is huge for Elm.
Yeah, it negates Dracarys' boots advantage that he's had for so long, because when is Dracarys going to go and check Zora? He's already kind of did half of this area.
Yeah, he was right there and then just fluted away. Just said, no, there's nothing on Zora.
Yeah, he said, I don't want to do it. Life lessons learned were real hard. There's a key there on the ledge.
Yep. There it is.
Wow, Fire Rod right straight off in Swamp Palace. So that means Flippers in Eastern Palace absolutely required.
Yeah, and that also means Dracarys is in go mode.
Yeah. Oof, triple bombs for Elminster. So Dracarys skipping over Zora actually kind of paid off for him.
Yeah. And Dracarys has a pretty sizable lead, I think, at this point.
Oh yeah.
They've got all the same dungeons completed, or the same crystals rather.
Yes.
But Elm still has to go into Eastern, which it looks like he's doing now, and then go to Swamp to get the Fire Rod. So he's going to be a few minutes behind.
Yes.
So Dracarys picked that Fire Rod up at about 136. So let's see when Elm picks it up, and we can get an idea of how far behind he is.
Yeah. Yeah, but remember, he's still got to pick up this big key or the flippers in here and then go over to Swamp Palace, so...
Yeah.
He's got to realize that that's the key. And then once he's done that, then he just can beeline straight to the back of Skull Woods and go straight down to Trinax and Turtle Rock. And that should be everything. Yeah, there are those flippers. And he's mirroring out, so...
He's not even going to go up to Armos. He says, you know what? I think it's in Swamp.
Yeah.
That's good. That'll save him a bunch of time.
If that's his logic, and that's what it looks like his logic is going to be here, I wholeheartedly agree with him.
Yeah, I think probably thinks he's behind at this point. Otherwise, he would probably have done Armos.
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. Well, I think, it was that, where were the boots, right? He found the boots on Palace of Darkness, and he knew he'd been in there so much earlier. So,
yeah,
he's probably feeling that way, going, oh, man, I could have done this instead of that other chest, and the boots would have been huge.
And Dracarys is going to go quickly finish off Turtle Rock, and he'll be on his way to GT.
Yeah, having been in there and completed everything much earlier.
I was almost about to say we can play the guessing game, but this is P-Sanity, no guessing game.
Nope. Nope, they already have that big key.
I'm checking the hint.
Is that something about Range Rovers?
I think it said race ROMs.
Oh, alright.
Alright, Elm gets his fire rod about 139, so he's about 3 minutes behind Dracarys right now.
Yeah, these guys, they read the hints so quick. All right, Elminster are going to come back to Skull Woods and finish that off. Yeah, this is
Dracarys' race to lose. As long as he doesn't make any major mistakes, he should be able to take this one.
Yep. I mean, both of these runners, their play has been spectacular. It's just that choice that Elminster made to check some different chests in the Palace of Darkness.
Yeah.
Whereas Dracarys went and killed the Helmsor King and picked up the boots as the differentiator.
Yeah, really. Like, there was, for the most part, these runners did the same things in mostly the same order. That was just one big difference.
Yeah. If anybody in chat here likes what they're, sure to give these runners a little bit of a foul.
Yeah, we'll throw the link in chat. Dracarys _, and ElminsterRTA. That's their Twitch names.
Yep. All right, here comes the Mothula fight for Elminster. See how he does. Tempered Sword should be pretty quick. Plus a couple shots with the fire rod. Yeah, takes it down very easily. Seriously, whoever at Nintendo designed that Mothula fight, I shake my fist at you. Alright, Dracarys coming upon Trinax. Oh! Getting blocked by the second hit of the Crystal Switch.
Yeah, timing just slightly off there.
Yeah. Just goes to show these tricks, even if you practice them a ton, you can still get them a little bit off. Alright. This should be a pretty easy fight for Dracarys.
Yeah, tempered sword. Lots of health.
Yep. Avoiding the Trinax head. Oh, you know, Elminster going to the dark world at the bottom of Death Mountain. Oh, very nice.
Oh, yeah, because he's already open Turtle Rock. So he doesn't need to... He can just... It's a little bit faster this way, I think.
Okay. I guess it's if it's opened already. Alright, so that is the final crystal for Dracarys. Elm still needed to do that. It's off the GT for Dracarys here.
And he's digging. He's looking for arrows, I think.
Yeah, only having 6 is not that good. Going to be a number of mimics and things he's going to have to arrow.
For those of you throwing out numbers in chat, unfortunately, this is key sanity. We already have the big key.
Yes.
They won't even be going to the basement.
Not unless Dracarys wants more arrows, maybe? I don't know. But very unlikely.
There's a couple arrow pods on the way, but still, it's pretty tight.
Yeah, only 6. Are there arrows in that first safety room? Just before Gauntlet?
I don't think there's arrows in there.
I know there's 2.
But there are a few arrow pods kind of here and there on the way up.
Yeah, he really wants some arrows. Oh boy. Bombs, and he gives up. Yeah. I kind of don't blame him.
Lock there, yeah.
Yeah, meanwhile, Elm's arrow count is much better. But he's he's still a few minutes behind here. So yeah, there we see Dracarys going straight up. And this is why he wanted the arrows. Now he only has 2. And yeah, there are 2 mimics in this room.
Oh, he gets a 10 arrow drop. That's nice.
That is a really nice drop.
Alright, he's probably not going to use any more arrows now.
Yeah, I would imagine. He doesn't really need them at this point in time. Alright, Elminster coming up on Trinax here. Yeah, this is the room, but it looks like Dracarys isn't even going to bother checking it.
I think he probably still has a potion or 2 left.
Dracarys?
Yeah, I don't remember how many he's used.
No, I think he refilled a few potions.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Elm definitely went and bought more potions. I think Dracarys also did.
Dracarys down to 3 arrows now. Just gotta make sure he picks them up before he has to gain. I mean, he can just do silverless cannon. It's not that big a deal, but
that is.
He'd rather have the arrows.
That is actually, I mean, a bit of a time sink, though.
It is.
So if something,
I mean, yeah, it's still possible.
Yeah, no. If something goes a little crooked for him, and Elminster is able to pick up some time on him, it could be that the race changes. Changes because of that. Never know. Elminster having Trinax down now, and there's some more arrows for Dracarys. So yeah, I was kind of surprised that he didn't pick up the 5 drop that one of the.
Yeah, but he does get a full magic drop there, which is really nice.
Yeah. Yeah, those Cane of Samaria strats really nice. Make it very efficient to get through those rooms. All right, taking it safe with this fire bar here. Don't blame him.
Elm is making his way up Ganon's tower now. He's got a much healthier arrow count.
Oh, yeah. Not checking any of the chests. No need to check anything at this point in time.
Yeah.
Not going to be anything useful.
And in hard mode, of course, when you powder those anti-fairies, you only get a single heart, not a full fairy.
But that's what Dracarys wanted. Alright, picking up that final chest there by Dracarys. Just wanted to see what it was, apparently.
Alright, Dracarys on Aga 2 now.
Yeah. Ooh, was that a double? It's possible all three of those hit, but I don't think the first two registered as. I think it registered kind of as one.
Oh, it was a triple.
Nice.
Alright, so almost exactly at the 150 mark, Dracarys will be headed to Ganon.
Yeah, Elminster hot on his heels. Yeah, it was a very clean Aga by Dracarys. We'll see how he handles Ganon.
Yep.
Nice hit before Ganon starts talking.
Yep. Ganon going over the family tree.
Yeah. Brothers, sisters, cousins, uncles, former roommate. So, what's that make us? Nothing.
Gonna use a potion and gets hit right away.
Yeah. Potions do not give full refills in hard mode either. They only fill 7 hearts.
He's just gonna use another potion.
Yeah, I don't blame him. And those fire bats still do like 2 hearts of damage to him, so.
I think they do 3 actually.
Do they do? Okay, yeah, blue mail. Yeah. I'm thinking red mail. It's hard to tell because Dracarys' character is like orange, so.
Alright, on to phase 3. So the hard part's over.
Yeah.
Just has to make sure he doesn't fall or die.
Yeah, he does not want to fall. Falling will give Elminster all of that time back. Alright, no torch glitch here for Dracarys, but he's going to get a double. Ooh, almost a triple. And that's it. Say goodnight, Ganon.
Alright. Get your GGs ready in chat, folks.
Yeah, here's Aga 2 for Ganon. Gets a double to start it off.
And Dracarys has finished in first place with the time of official SR time of 1 hour 52 minutes and 3 seconds. Elminster is just about finished as well, so we'll watch this fight and then maybe we'll get them both in here at the same time for an interview.
Yeah.
And Elminster dropping in.
Yeah, making use of that hook shot there to take no damage from the fire bats. Uh-oh. Does Elminster have a... He has 3.
We should have some potions.
Yeah, he definitely went to the witch and refilled them. I guess he's just... he's not concerned here with... Because he's got him into mode 3 already, so... Your uncle picks locks. Little joke to the key. All right. Can Elminster get a triple here? No, getting a double though. And that's it.
All right, get your GGs in chat for Elm.
Yeah, very nicely done by both of our runners. I mean, we said this was going to be a good race, and it really was.
Yeah, and Elm's official time is 1 hour 54 minutes and 13 seconds. So 2 hours or 2 minutes 10 seconds behind Dracarys. Pretty close race. And in the meantime, we are joined by Dracarys. GG. Congrats on the win.
Thanks. GG to Elm. That was a pretty close one.
It was. It was a very linear seed, I think. It seems like you guys did the same plays for the most part, slightly different orders. Did you guys chat about it at all, or?
No, we haven't talked about the seed, but from the tracker, from what I can see, we both had some problems locating the flippers, so we both fell for the agabait to get into pod. And I kind of felt good when I went into pod because I got both my hammer and my boots, but when I found the flippers, I felt so bad because I knew, well, this wasn't even aga required.
Yeah, I would say the biggest difference in this race was at pod, actually. You went straight to Helmasaur and got the boots. Elm did not do that. He decided to clear out all the other chests in pod and then did not have a key to get to Helmasaur and didn't find a key until quite a bit later. Yeah, so you had the boots for quite a long time while Elm was, just walking around.
Okay, that basically explains the 2-minute difference already.
Yeah, I think so. Because, yeah, for the most part, it was just, you guys mostly did the same stuff.
Yeah, the seed didn't give us many choices, so there wasn't that much room to diverge, I guess.
Yeah. One thing I want to ask you, actually, you were like, you had just done Catfish and then you mirrored and decided not to check Zora, but instead to go over the swamp, which turned out to be the right play. Just wondering why you made that play.
I completely forgot about Zora at that point.
Oh. Okay, so, well, that could have been bad, but luckily it worked out.
Yeah, I remembered Zora when I fluted to Eastern, because at that point I was down to like Graveyard Ledge, Zora, and Eastern, and I just basically conceded and said, well, the flippers are probably in Eastern, I have to go there and get my stuff from Swamp afterwards, I would assume.
Yeah, luckily it was in that first chest. And we're joined by Elminster. GG.
Hi, GG. That was a good race.
That was,
GG.
Yeah. Yeah, so pretty close result. 2 minutes, 10-second difference. I would say, yeah, the biggest difference, Elm, as I was just telling Dracarys, in pod, you decided not to go to Helmasaur, but instead cleared out the rest of pod, and you didn't have the key to get into Helmasaur, and didn't get the boots for quite a long time. Whereas
yeah, that was not a good decision. It's kind of funny because Dracarys accidentally burned a key in our last key sanity, and that caused him a lot of time. But I kind of did it intentionally, and it just like wasn't a great decision on my part. But I was kind of thinking, I'm like very likely to stumble upon a 5th pod key at some point. Like whenever I try to conserve pod keys, like spend a lot of time doing so, like I did last race, going around the middle door, etc. I usually just stumble into the 5th and 6th pod keys for free anyways.
Yeah,
so I really didn't think it was going to be a big deal.
That did not happen this time.
Yeah, I was getting kind of I was getting worried as I went through the seed, and no extra pod keys were turning up, and I was just like, I really hope they're not both in Swamp Palace, because I was pretty sure I was going to be skipping the flippers, and then one turned up after blind, but I saw the hint in Thieves Town, and I was just like, huh, boots are on a boss. Okay, I really hope they're on blind. If they're not on blind, this might be trouble.
Oh, I missed that hint.
Yeah. So they were not on blind, obviously, but I got the.
That would explain why you went straight to pod as soon as you found that last key.
Well, I was gonna go straight to pod anyways, because that was the key I was looking for to finish it. But when I saw that hint, I was just like, oh, that's not good. I was like, if boots are on Helmasaur, then I probably lost a lot of time. I didn't think I lost too much. Probably like maybe a minute and a half, I would say. I didn't think it was going to be too much, but you know, it's most of the difference of this race, anyways. And if I had just gone to Helmasaur straight away, I wouldn't have ended up needing to check any other chests in pod because none of them really had anything.
Yeah.
The other thing was so. I think we both sequence broke flippers for most of the seed.
Yeah, I think, basically you both got flippers and then immediately got the fire rod, and that was go mode for both of you.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense. So we got Eastern Big Key really early, and I had already dipped Eastern, and I was like, well, I'm not sure when Drac went to Eastern, if he did it first.
No,
maybe.
you guys both dipped Eastern. In fact, for the most part, like you guys both made almost all the same plays. Sometimes in slightly different orders, but you know, for the most part, it was the same. Like you guys were synced several times during the race.
That's crazy. But yeah, so I got that Eastern Big Key, and I was thinking, well, I don't know what's there. It could literally be nothing. It could literally be bait, or it could be something I don't actually need, like an extra pod key or an extra turtle rock key or something like that, or a Skullwoods key or a Mire key.
You know.
So I, waited throughout the seed. Very clear progression into ice. So I jumped on that when that came about. But kind of.
Yeah, I think it was a cane of Samaria and Nice, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, so basically, like, I went through the whole seed trying to kind of gather more information as to whether I needed to go and do that Eastern dive or not. And pretty much after Ice Palace, I was pretty certain. I was like 95% sure that flippers were in Eastern. And so I figured that it might be a decent play to try and skip them, but also to try and, get more information as to maybe whether I need to go to Swamp or not.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's kind of what I was doing with those overworld checks after I finished pod. Got the boots, got powder from Desert, and I was like, well, I got all these things, and I want to see if like any of them lead to Fire Rod, and then I can just skip flippers. It seemed pretty reasonable to me, and I decided to have a look at Zora as well to see if they were behind there. And
at the very least, with the Fire Rod being right in the front of Swamp, since it was your go mode, you didn't have to do the rest of Swamp.
Yeah, but that's what I was worried about, was like if all of Swamp didn't have Fire Rod and I spent a lot of time doing it and it was somewhere easy, I was trying to guard against that. and like actually like this race was so close that those extra checks in the overworld and or not going to Helmistor right away made the whole difference.
Yeah, I think the boots were definitely the biggest thing, and having the double dip pod.
Yeah. I mean, I probably would have changed that one thing. I don't think I would have skipped out on the overworld checks that I did. Like, honestly, even with the boots, I didn't feel behind because I felt really good about pretty much all the decisions that I made in the seed. So,
yeah, it's funny that it turned out, I guess, someone said the Eastern Palace big key was in Village of Outcast.
It was somewhere fairly early, I guess.
So it turned out Aga was actually not required, but you both did it nearly the same time.
Wait, Aga was not. Okay. I did not realize that, but that
we did. I didn't realize that, but our tracker Link Force just pointed out the Eastern Palace big key was in the bombable hut in Village of Outcast.
That's pretty funny. Okay.
Yeah, but you both did Aga, so it's not like either of you lost any time.
I think Aga was a fairly big risk, but like given how things were, I was willing to take it.
Yeah, I mean, we thought it was required at the time because there really were not many checks left, and I even actually forgot about those Eastern Palace checks. I was thinking there was like purple chest and maybe Zora and like nothing else.
I mean, I was thinking like, so we had, I don't remember where Titans was behind Mushroom. I was thinking that if Hammer, like, I was thinking of Hammer mostly. Hammer is like another form of Dark World access. So I was thinking, if Hammer is what's in, Hammer's probably not in Eastern because otherwise that would like.
Sorry, Titans were on the Sick Kid, right?
Sick Kid, which
and the bottle was
at which is
on the Mushroom. Yeah, I don't know if there were any other bottles available.
I don't think there were, because I got a bunch of others that were later, but...
Yeah.
So... Yeah, I really didn't think Hammer was going to be the thing in Eastern, so I figured that whatever was required in Eastern was either, like, logically skippable or it was bait. That Lumberjack key also played into it a bit, because I knew there was a key on there, but I didn't know what it was, obviously.
Yeah, it was the most useless key in the game.
Do we know what key it was?
Dracarys got it. It was a Hyrule Castle small key.
Wow, that's okay. All right. I was like pretty sure it was the Turtle Rock key.
Oh. Yeah, I don't think we ever found that fourth Turtle Rock small key.
Wow. That was probably deeper in the swamp. Because we got the Swamp Palace small key. I think the game wanted us to have that, so that's why I was like thinking more and more about swamp. So I was actually really surprised to find the Fire Rod just sitting there in the first chest. So the fourth Turtle Rock key it's got to be deeper in swamp.
Yeah. Well, it was an exciting race. It was really close for most of it. Really close for all of it, really. Just that unfortunate decision not to go to Helmistor. Yeah, really just like almost any small decision could have flipped this race easily.
Yeah, I'm okay with it. It was, don't know, happy to run a good race, and I was hoping to like sweep the rest of my races and try and maybe even like overtake for top position in our group, but I'm pretty sure that's not going to happen now. I'm like a little concerned.
I think you're still in pretty good position to advance, but would have been nice to clinch it, I suppose.
Yeah, I mean, so I'm 9-4 right now, Drax 10-1, and the best I'm going to be able to do is 11-4 at this point. I've got my other race just in a bit here, and another race tomorrow. But like 11-4, if I manage to get that, I don't know, that seems like it might not be too great for bracket seeding, so I might end up with a really tough matchup in the first round.
Yeah, well, we'll see. I think no matter who you face in the brackets, it's going to be a tough match.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, yeah, it's
There's a lot of good runners in this tournament.
Yeah.
Well, guys have any final thoughts that you want to say on this seed or on the tournament in general?
No, not too much at this time. GG. It was fun.
Yeah, I agree. GG was fun.
Dracarys, actually, I asked this. I calmed Elminster's race yesterday, but I wanted to ask, what do you think about expert mode being added for the bracket stage?
This is going to be hard because I never played expert before.
Oh,
so I probably have to prepare for that.
Yeah, like I've never played expert either. I played hard, and it is a bit tougher, but it's not a huge step above normal. But expert seems like a massive, massive jump. So yeah, I don't know. I'm excited to watch these races. I don't know how I'd feel about playing them. Yeah, but okay. So GG to both you guys. Thanks for running a really exciting race. I'm going to throw out links to these runners. Give them a follow, Dracarys and Elminster, as well myself, Etium, and my co-com Cerberus, who had to run just a couple minutes ago. But give us a follow, and our tracker, LinkForce0, who did a great job today. So what else do we have coming up? Let me just load the schedule. Oh yeah, so next on this channel, starting in about 45 minutes, Elminster again. He'll be playing Zelda Descent on the same channel, Speed Gaming 2, and that's going to be a hard Randomizer. And then a little later on at 2:30 Eastern on Speed Gaming 4, Illis and Dracarys. And that's going to be an all dungeons open hard. So yeah, so both of you guys playing 2 games today. But anyway, if you guys want to follow all the action, make sure you follow Speed Gaming and Speed Gaming 2 through 6, as well as ALTTP Randomizer and ALTTP Randomizer 2 through 5. So with that, I think we're going to sign off. So yeah, have a good day, everyone.